This is a short couple of minute clip about a boat that was taking on water in a marina. The captain called Cito and said his boat was sinking in its slip. And as you can see here, what's actually happening is the boat is down very low and the water's coming over the transom, getting into the hull and down flooding the boat. Look at this little close-up of it. You can see how low the water is next to the boat. The Cito captain quickly mobilizes and gets a large 2-inch pump out that pumps approximately 200 gallons a minute, gets it into the boat and brings the boat close to the, back to its normal water line. At 200 gallons a minute, you can imagine the amount of water that was in the hull of this boat just by looking at the way this pump is pumping. You notice the two passengers that were on the boat were up on the bow. The captain had them do that at the very beginning of this procedure to keep the bow of the boat down and the stern up a little bit until they get the pump going. Now that the water is pumping out, they don't need that extra weight on the bow, so they're starting to move around. And they're also breathing a sigh of relief. Now eventually, pumping as fast as this pump pumps, it runs out of water in different compartments. So the Cito captain is directing the owner to bring the suction hose to different spots in the boat so he can get out as much of this water as possible. But eventually, this pump becomes inefficient because it's trying to pump too hard. So he'll move to a different pump. But you can actually see, as I get to this close-up again, how high the transom has come back out of the water in these two slips. It's come up the better part of 8 to 10 inches. The boat is pretty much back on its normal water line now, with just a little bit of odds and ends of compartments that are full and slowly coming down into the bilge and being stripped out by this pump. So you'll see the pump surge as the water goes back, covers up the strainer, the pump will pump, and then it'll suck out all the water in that compartment, and it'll suck air and stop pumping for a little bit. Now once this pump is basically done its work and is running out of water, the captain will switch over to a small electric pump with a 1.5-inch discharge that will strip out the remaining water. And you can see him bringing that off the Cito boat now, hook it up to a battery and drain the extra water out. Then he'll coil up all his hoses, put all his pumps away, and leave the owner with his boat pumped out, salvage complete.